This is a D6 generation pip. One of those dots on the side of a six-sided die. Yeah, a pip. A short pip. Little something. About anything gaming related. Sometimes featuring Craig, sometimes featuring Russ. We'll see what's coming up today. All right, we're back.
I got dice up there.
Who would like to be our official reminder of what happened last time person? I need a brave volunteer.
I can do the last 20 minutes.
All right, go. Well,
Go.
You could do the whole thing because you were watching the whole time. Your character.
Oh, okay.
20 minutes.
All right. So last we left our intrepid party, they were dealing with the no-think. And they had beaten it down, and it was in submission mode. And so they were questioning it, and they were supposed to give it crumble and get answers. And so things were going along. They found out some information, also that it had a chest with bling and stuff in it. Then things went kind of sour. I tried to pull a trick on the chest, I think, with a minor illusion, and the no-think didn't like that. But then as soon as it broke its promise and attacked, then you guys let out on it, and it went down pretty fast. And then you moved on through the natural caves and found the back of a secret door and worked your way deeper into the basement. It looks like you guys were in. And then in searching the basement, you found a little barracks and took out three more of the red brands. And then you continue to move on and found this hallway to what looked like the catacombs, or the where the dead would be kept in the family.
I think they call that the sepulcher.
What? The what?
The sepulcher.
Okay, I'll take your word for that. And then you discovered that was trapped. Actually, the Cowlick figured it out based on the description, and the halfling was oblivious, but didn't affect the halfling anyway. So, and then but the halfling did a good job finding the trap and basically nullifying it. And then you guys went into the room where there was several sarcophagi, and the undead were rising, and you guys fought them off. And while you were in the middle of a fight dealing with them, handling them pretty well, actually. Some more red brand came in because they heard the noises. And it turns out that in the room with the red brand were several prisoners, including two dwarves, who then broke their way out of the prison and joined the fight. There are also several female prisoners. It looks like a family, like a mother and two kids, who we have not talked to yet, or nobody's talked to. The red brand were pretty much dealt with. Pirate put one to sleep. There was a moment of angst when Cowlick was taken down pretty hard. And there was a discussion whether to eat him or what it would qualify as eating him. There were never really a discussion about eating him, I don't think. What was that, Joe?
If Hazard wishes, we'd all be the same.
And that's pretty much it. That's where we ended. It was pretty much the end of the fight.
I remember a brave dwarven soul figured out that the little halfling in the red brand robes was not a red brand and was saved from an arrow in the throat.
Well, also, the wizard among you did make a clever remark, basically calling out to the Soul Forger, too. So assuming that we actually have interest in the Soul Forger, too, that was actually a good call. And then it was, based on the cloak that the halfling was wearing, I was able to... Thrall was able to identify that we're most likely are not a bad guy. So we haven't thrown any blows at each other yet. And that's pretty much where it stands, unless I missed something, Russ.
Nope, that's exactly right. So the party was disguised as red brands wearing the cloaks, but thanks to some clever wordplay as well with some good observations from the dwarf, you suspect that they are not actually red brands, which was also reinforced by the fact that they were fighting the red brands. So now at this moment, the last red brand just fell. And Rafe, if you scroll to the right there, I think you're sharing your screen. If you scroll to the right, those following along at home can see the current situation. So in the room there with the jail cells there, you can see the two dwarves. There's been no dialogue yet between these newfound dwarves and the members of the party. And also in the southern cell there are the three ladies. Looks like one mom and two teenage age-looking daughters. And so, as I said, the last red brand just fell. It looked like the dwarves joined the fight and were helping. But what would you like to say to each other? You're standing there, kind of still with some battle lust in your blood, and looking down at the dwarves as well as the folks behind bars. And a couple of you are still in the crypt area. Pyrex Starfinder and Karluk are both in the crypt area, while Ling is in the dwarves.
Oh, by the name of the Soul Forger, that battle was well struck. And I'm saying this in my best Dwarven accent, in Dwarven.
Aye, an elf amongst the old red brands. You must be your grace, I assume, one of the higher ones. Although the little sister there, she needs to be some trimming on her outfit.
Well, we just took this so we would fit in. The red brands, they're none too nice. So we try to avoid them instead of stabbing them. It seems like the more polite thing to do. But, stuff happens, and occasionally you have to pile corpses on them.
We weren't born with an overabundance of schooling, but it seems like a wise idea. We fight with things using my large hammer and my brother's personality.
Oh.
I took the beating for you. Now quiet down.
One of you looks kind of sleepy, and the other one's kind of bashful.
Dopey, I'm Doc.
Euphemia walks up to whatever character John's playing. I'm not sure which one it is in front of me. And I say, the one thing I know about dwarves is you're hungry. Have some blueberry crumble. And I hand my last piece of blueberry crumble. What is your name?
I say, Thrall.
John, make a constitution check. Make a constitution check.
I didn't eat it.
No, make a con check.
Because you're going to eat it.
I guess I'm gonna. So a saving throw or just a straight up check?
It's a save.
Okay.
You're covering the roll, right?
16. It smells really good, but you can resist it. It does smell really
I don't make a habit of, no offense, but I don't make a habit of taking food from strangers.
Oh, there's nothing strange about it, friend dwarf. It's fresh crumble. You should have some.
I believe in being slow to choose a friend and slow to change my friends. However, that does smell good.
Well, how did you guys find yourself in the company of the red brands? I say this as I start looking through the various pockets of the red brands, because I know that we need a war chest, and it's just nothing should go to waste. And so I'm talking while I'm lifting stuff from the bodies.
My brother had a terrible idea. We aren't very blessed with intelligence, so we figured the best way to find them was to let him capture us. Then we'd get out. It's the last time I ever listened to my brother.
Oh, I don't think that's true. I think you're going to let him get you into some shenanigans again.
I hope not. I hope not.
We actually got captured. We actually got freed. And we've actually dealt with some red brands. So I'd say the plan worked pretty well.
Your opinions are well accepted, but not really agreed with.
And the only one that got beaten for it was me. So quit your yapping and whining.
Oh, is that what you guys consider a beaten? I thought dwarves were a little more hardy.
He's still standing.
I I understand. In Dwarven, this is a way of showing that I am being friendly. Obviously, I am a coward. And I don't want to get hit, but dwarves want the opportunity to boast of their own constitution and that this is not actually a wound at all that he's taking.
I say, you know what they say? A beating to a dwarf is death to an elf.
Oh, yeah. I'd be dead twice over.
So how do you come to be here?
Well, funny that you mention it. The Red Brands are fans of racist arsonism. I stumble over that word in Dwarven. Cowlick and Euphemia, do you speak Dwarven?
No.
Wait,
No, I do not know the language you speak. I recognize it as Dwarven, but I trust you, Pyric.
I asked our Dwarven friends, do you mind if we speak to a more common tongue? I didn't want to be rude to you, but I feel like I'm leaving my compatriots out of the conversation.
Yeah, I've actually been speaking in common.
What is your name, your grace?
Oh, I'm just lowly Pyric Starfinder. The real hero here is Euphemia and the great barbarian Cowlick.
Ah, so he's the boss man, Cowlick.
Is Euphemia the Jarg? Anybody who speaks dwarves knows what that means. It means halfling. Also means, according to the thing, it means halfling, idiot, or joker in Dwarven. And apparently, according to Pyric, it also means thief.
This is why I'm not gonna spread that kind of disconcerting unpoliteness. So I just keep it to myself and smile. That's fine.
What is your brother's name, and would he like a blueberry crumble?
I would not say no.
I never said he was my brother.
I thought
he did there, Thrall.
Yes, he did.
I'll turn to little Euphemia. Little sister, I'd love some of your blueberry crumble if you wouldn't mind. It smells delicious.
Hopefully, she's young. I hope that's not a euphemism.
I'm not sure what euphemism means.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant euphemiaism.
Oh, very good.
When you use smaller words when you communicate with him.
What is your name, kind dwarf?
I'm Ulrich. We came here looking for my brother. I forget his name now. But
it's Aldrich Crossbeard.
That's my brother.
Oh.
I think.
Yeah, go ahead, Grave.
I think he's back in the town.
So you know of him?
We traveled with him, I think, Pyric. Wasn't that correct?
The Soul Forger?
Yeah, the Soul Forger.
Yeah.
He started us on this whole adventure. Now that I think about it, I don't even know why I'm here.
It's because they tried to burn your kid's house down there.
No, that part I remember, but why did I even go on an adventure with you guys? I don't even know.
I think somebody bribed you. I was promised lots of gold.
Indeed. So, as a reminder,
Russ is like, this is the easiest DMing I've ever done.
Adventure, not counting the two we are currently talking to. Yes. So, indeed, there are quite a few dwarves involved, and Aldrich was with you all, right? Played by Terrace until very recently. But also the dwarf that was mugged and his horses were killed was the one that hired you all to escort him to Phandalin, if you remember. So that was a two parts. That's why you were involved with this, Euphemia, as well as everyone else. So while you're all having this conversation, you hear a little a ladylike clearing of the throat. Excuse me, but would you all, any of you mind terribly unlocking our cell?
We're talking here, woman.
I think this might be a trap. It could be bugbears in disguise. I don't know if I'd trust him.
Would you admit that was your brother? Is this bovine with you?
Oh, yeah. Cowlick, yeah, he's a mighty barbarian.
I was also captured by these dastardly red brands. They were going to enslave me and throw me in the pits. But I've given them a little vengeance and singing about it at the same time.
Oh, that's an offering.
Can you clear something
then.
up for me? Is getting captured and mighty the same thing in your tongue? Were you doing it on purpose too, bovine?
Well, there were bugbears involved. You can never trust a bugbear.
That's true.
Well, you can reform bugbears. I know one that has his own establishment called the Cave Inn. And I would love it if you guys checked up on him. And if he tries to eat you, please let me know.
Again, there's that ladylike clearing of the throat. Excuse me, would anyone care to unlock our cell? We'd most appreciate it.
Euphemia does. She begins to go unlock them all.
All right.
The kindness of a halfling's heart.
Oh, so Russ, have we encountered any red brands who have not been humans or bugbears?
Not yet. Not yet. They've all do seem to be. We're not entirely sure that the bugbears are red brands, but so far you've encountered the bugbear in the cave, which also involved goblins, right? And then now you've encountered the red brands here, who seem to be almost entirely humans, wearing their red cloaks.
Euphemia, hold on a second. I would like to ask these fine ladies a question or two.
Hey, Pyric.
Ladies, how did you end up coming here? They're in the opposite cell that the dwarves were in, right?
Yes, they are in the south cell. If you look at that room there, they're in the bottom half. She says, my family was taken prisoner by the red brands. This is the apparently the mother. She says, I'm sorry, where are my manners? I'm Myrna Dendar, and these are my daughters, Nilsa and Nars. And Nilsa sort of curtsies, and Nars is kind of like younger than Nilsa, but she's kind of leaning against the side of the cell, looking a little surly. And she says, my husband, I think they killed him. I think they killed him because he wouldn't do what they were asking, and they were threatening to sell us into slavery. She says, she starts to cry.
What were they asking?
Cry again.
What were they asking that was worth your husband's life?
He wanted to know. He had a lot of the keys to the different businesses in town, and they wanted to know where they were so they could get into them. And he said no. And I think they killed him. And I think they threw him down a pit with that one-eyed creature.
Oh, well, that's good then. We took care of that one-eyed creature.
My
husband?
No, but he may have scampered off some other place. I'm not sure. The thing was not. We did not actually look for a corpse, but I don't. And then I say in Dwarven, he seemed kind of hungry.
Oh.
And then I look back at the ladies and I smile. Well, this room does not seem, ladies, to have any exits from it. We can definitely let you out, but there's a heavily trapped corridor we'd have to help you get across. Maybe it'd be best that you waited here for a little while until we came back.
I'm sure he'll be fine. If we locate him, we'll make sure he gets out safely.
Is there no other quicker way out of here for these ladies?
Well, there's, the standard.
How do we get in?
We were taken in from the front door, but I don't know.
You were taken in. Actually, dwarves, you were brought in the way the
bulkhead thing?
The party came in, the way that they came from the bulkhead.
Okay.
And when you entered the crypt area, they whispered something to the skeletons as they walked by.
How'd they get through that hallway?
You don't know. I mean, they just seem to walk across it, no problem.
I can't really say you and your daughters will be safe if you leave now. It might be safer if we leave you locked in here, and then if they come back, they won't think you were up to anything.
But you're not going to leave us here to die. They can come back and kill us anytime.
Well, I promise a solemn vow to the soul forger.
What if all of you died and I died fighting, saving all of your lives, and then these poor ladies would be stuck here?
Or they could come with us and die a horrible screaming death.
Or we could bring him to the front.
I say we try to get them out the back door.
Your backdoor shenanigans, it might sound appealing, but I know for a fact that ends up in some sandy, gritty situations. You just don't want that in your life.
As every dwarf will tell you, the back door is always well guarded.
Yes, it is.
I agree with Thrall. We should just escort them out for safety.
Well, then they have to get through the woods, Euphemia, and we have to leave them out of the secret exit that we have to then find our way. You remember?
I'll give them a map.
Well, there's two ways out. Remember, there's two ways out. So it's been a little while since he played. So there's the way the party came in, right, which was through the
now sealed secret door.
The secret door that Carp. Yes, but the Carp showed you guys a secret path that led you into the one-eyed creature's lair, right? But there's also, as you came through, and through the main room after you dealt with those little ruffians, there's another door that led out to the bulkhead and out from the basement of the house, right?
I think it's very important that we save these ladies. Now, I want to make that clear. But the how we save these ladies might be to remove the danger that they're in from the red brands. There's not only 8 to 12 of these things, according to the Nothink, but there's also somebody called the Glass Staff. We do not know the powers or the numbers of these exact. Taking what could potentially be innocent, and then I say in Dwarven, traitorous human possible backstabbers through an area that is, unknown, could be very dangerous. And then I say in Dwarven, trust no humans.
So this crystal shaft, what is this, some sort of deadly creature?
Well, the Nothing seems to think that one of the more powerful entities in this compound is something called the Glass Staff.
The woman says, "Oh, that must be the boss wizard. Yeah, there's him, there's the boss wizard, and then there's some tall, furry monsters with big ears who work for him."
Oh, that's buggracious
wizards are overrated.
Bear-like beings. Buggracious bear-like beings, or like common people like to say, bugbears, are a common thing in this area and in our whole narrative of the philandering felons of Falandir. So let us all decide now. We'll start with you, Cowlick. Take a side adventure to lead these ladies to possible doom, or leave them here and get them later.
I feel like you're couching this question.
I like the poll question phrasing. Take a point of inspiration, Zeppi, for the phrasing of your poll question.
Seriously, you're couching this question.
Couch. I think you should quit being such a lout, and we should find these ladies a way out.
Ooh, nice rhyme. Take a point of inspiration, Dan.
I like your very clear voting. I don't like your choice, but sure, you get a vote. And I am going to vote later for the taste of... Never mind. Okay.
Oh.
Smart Dwarf. Smart Dwarf, what is your plan?
You're obviously referring to myself.
Obviously, he was talking to me all day.
No, you're the brave one there. These injuries don't hurt.
I'm actually both.
All right. Then we're going to have the also smart one take his vote. Also smart one, what is your vote?
Your Grace. I side with the boss man here, Cowlick.
You want to walk the ladies out?
Aye, at least get them out of the way. I'm not afraid of anything in here. Not as well as I had my brother take the damage for me.
Okay, Euphemia, your chance.
I vote for Cowlick. He has the right mind in this.
All right, then. That's enough for me. You guys all think this is something that should happen. Let's do it.
Real quick, though. How bad? Russ, how bad does the does everybody look health-wise to me? Can I do a medicine check or
Karlak appears to be
something?
bleeding. Karlak looks bloodied.
Okay.
And you are bloodied. And everyone
I
else
was asking
looks
about myself.
really flawless. The family of women look very hungry, like starved, but they don't look like they've been hurt.
Bovine, what do you call yourself?
Cowlick.
There you have it. If they shout it out of you enough.
I think
Eric wins.
he likes to change himself, right, depending on who he's around. So he's been called Cowlick enough.
Are you in need of healing, Cowlick?
Yeah, I show you this gaping wound. It's a minor scratch.
It looks more than minor to me. Let me have a look at that. I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on him.
All right.
I should do it.
What flavor? I'm going to use religion to figure out what flavor of
nice.
religion
look
you're
at that.
using.
Karlak, you pick up 12 there, buddy.
Nice.
Russ, I think from last time I have a -4 I can't get rid of unless I take a long rest.
I can. Oh, that's right. You can't get. You can't get. No, you. You can't get 4 back. So you're 4 off your maximum now.
4 off max. Yep. Got it.
Russ, what god did he use? What god's grace did he channel for?
I said, this is what I said, Seppi. Seppi, I reached out with my hand, and I said, I want to see if you can figure this out. I said, Urku Dunwo. And then I put my hand on him, and it glowed green.
All right, John, take a point of inspiration for having Dwarvish ready.
That's not Dwarvish. He would know what it is if Dwarvish. I don't think he knows this thing.
your deity's language there, whatever you're doing.
Yes, I know.
It's Druidic.
Oh,
Wow.
Which I
I
say,
don't think you know.
I am surprised. There's so few tree hugger dwarves that I'm taken aback a little bit.
what do you use?
Who said I'm a tree hugger?
Tree hugger
Trees have their
dwarves.
place just like everything in this realm does.
Yeah.
He speaks
They
that
grow
language.
from earth.
Not speak a decent
They
language.
rise up from the earth.
Mm-hmm.
The sky waters them. The sun heats them.
So,
But we're taking
Cowlick,
these
what
women.
languages do you speak? You're a
Bovine.
bard, so you
Barbarian.
know a lot of languages.
I think it's Minotaur in common.
That's what kind of bard only knows Minotaur in common?
a
A Minibard.
A barbarian
bard.
should know other languages. I do not understand how you could be a barbarian and
I
only
know the language of battle.
Yes, you know the language of blood and battle. That is all very surprising. I don't think
Again, there's another clearing of a female throat. I believe the vote was to escort.
Yeah, you humans are really in a hurry because your lives are really,
Pirate.
really short.
Let's go, Pyric. I'm getting hungry.
Hey,
Okay, let's let him out
Euphemia.
there, Euphemia. Go
Euphemia.
ahead.
Yes, Thrall.
these women look like they could use your crumble.
Oh no, all the crumble is gone.
No, there's
Crumble
a third piece.
has left the building.
There's a third piece because Thrall didn't eat it. Oh no, I
Do you
gave
have
it
any
to.
other food to
I
offer
gave
them?
it to Ulrich. I gave my last piece to Ulrich.
As I'm pulling the last out of my beard, I'm like, oh,
He's
sorry
big.
about that.
Joe, take a point of inspiration for beard eating. All right. Well, the ladies look
Russell,
very
I'll go
sad,
up.
but-
Russ, are there any keys around here?
Actually, Pyric was searching some of the red brands there, and in searching one of the fallen red brands,
Okay.
you don't find a lot of money on them. Just about 20 copper between the couple of them. They look like they don't have much on them, but you did find one of them does have a key that looks like it's about the right size to handle both of these locks. on these.
I hand the key to Euphemia.
Click, 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 click. Unlock all 3.
Yeah, there's just one door. They're in the same cell, but yeah, you pop the door open. My thanks. And the youngest girl, who hasn't said anything yet, she looks at you, Euphemia, in sort of a quizzical. She goes, "Hey, halfling, you got any weed?"
Why, youngling, I do not. That is not what I partake in.
And,
but I have this brandy.
Like, her mother's like, Nars. She's like, "What, Mom? It's not racist. Everybody knows halflings have the best weed."
Oh, you mean pipe weed? Yes, I do.
She goes, "I got 2 balls off a carp last week."
I have.
I don't know the carp, so that's not.
Wait, carp? That's shocking.
Yeah, he sells them around town.
Oh, I'm going to have a conversation with that carp. But I do have some of this. It is called thornweed.
Ooh.
Has a little bit of a bite. Be careful.
She says, they took my pipe, but I'll take one. If you have a pipe, I'll take one.
So, Dwarven friends, I say in Dwarven, this is the priorities of humans who have just escaped encampment that we are now going to escort out of this very dangerous situation.
I'm beginning to see the wisdom in your words.
No, it's fine. But I just wanted it to be noted.
The mother's got her youngest daughter by the ear, basically. Like, let's go.
We're not changing the plan, but I want it to be understood.
The true tragedy is that if there's a dwarf in the same position, the first thing we'd asking for would be a brew. Now, that I can understand.
Oh, that seems very reasonable.
Yes, youngling, I do not have a pipe. As a matter of fact, I don't even have my own pipe.
Would you ladies like a drink?
Thought you were a halfling.
No, I must have lost it.
Okay,
she looks very dejected, but she does pocket the weed you give her. And
wow, these humans are a bunch of takers. Whoa. Whoa.
And they look like they're ready to go.
Okay.
Hey, Russ, I'm going to take a moment to heal myself, too, just while we're hanging out here.
Go ahead and give yourself a roll there.
Most dramatic roll ever.
Anytime. It was good.
I clicked it. It just didn't do anything.
Well, what does it say? Something?
Oh, I missed the submit level. It's my fault.
What?
Oh, look at that. I'm on a roll.
Look at that.
What hacks is going on here?
I figured out how to hack the system.
I guess so. All right. Mad healing going on today from the dwarf. All right, excellent. So how do you guys want to do this?
Well, Cowlick, this is your plan. Beef before beauty. Go first.
Alrighty. I'll start.
Oh, make yourself useful and take the front.
I'll pick up my shield and take the front.
There we go.
The cow's already taken the beating.
Joe, take a point of damage.
Take a point of damage?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that from the Quibbly Crumble?
No, you just agreed with your brother.
That was psychic damage.
That was psychic damage. You got your shield, you get to the front, you're like, oh, I can't believe I just followed his order.
I did that. A broken clock is right twice a day.
All right.
I don't know where I'm going. Follow me.
Marching order, guys, outside the room. So it looks like...
Where you came, you idiot.
Euphemia, you're back here with me. We're going to make sure that these ladies stay safe from behind.
Where do you want us? Says Mira.
Nars, in Nilsa, please follow the cow.
All right. So
yeah, ladies, and start smoking that weed so you get relaxed. Just watch out when the dwarf starts swinging his axe.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I am very, very concerned about the Minotaur trying to get the human ladies to relax. We don't know him very well, so this could be an eye opener.
I healed him pretty good, but I think he still took a big hit on the head. He's talking weird.
Oh, he always says that. You'll get used to it.
All right. So the ladies are following you guys down. John, are you going to move? Where are you going to go? There you go. All right. So they're kind of following you all down there.
Making sure they move out, they get out all right.
Yep.
I'm also, Russ, also going to keep an eye on the weed smoking chick.
Karluk, you remember
Yeah.
roughly when you get to the hall, the dwarf is starting to go past you, but you remember roughly that trap was about 10 feet in front of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't know anything about a trap.
Watch out. Euphemia, come on up here and show us how to get through this hallway again.
She's too light to set it off.
Yeah, Euphemia walks all the way across and then says to our new dwarven friends, and says, okay, jump to the middle, and you have to jump, and then jump to the left, and then jump to where I am.
Gonna need to repeat that for Oleg. He's a little slow on the uptake.
All right. Left, right, left. Got it.
No. Middle, left, forward.
I need an acrobatics check from the...
Who's that? I think that went poorly for somebody.
Ulrich appears to have rolled a 2.
All right. When Euphemia says that, I scream, "It's in reverse. We're going the other way."
All right.
Russ, because Euphemia is helping him, doesn't he have advantage?
He does have advantage from Euphemia's help, so go ahead and make a reroll there, Ulrich.
Joe, roll better.
Nat!
Oh!
That's how you do it. It's all in the dwarven language.
Excellent. So you make it.
Does Joe actually lose hit
That
points?
was literally the no left. That was
Right.
Reverse.
All right, so Ulrich makes it across. I need a Thrall, I need you to make a check.
What is this? Acrobatics
Acrobatics.
or athletics? Can I use athletics?
Joe, you got a card. You got a special event because you rolled a nat 20 on a skill check.
All right.
When next we make an initiative check, you can choose your initiative score.
Oh.
Wow.
I think he is the smart one.
Knowing him, he's going to choose a 1. Hey, Russ, can I use athletics or does it have to be acrobatics?
I'll let you describe why it's athletics for you.
Let me tell you about the pit trap. Learning is a treasure will follow its owner everywhere.
I feel like jump an athletic thing as opposed to an,
Fair. Go ahead.
like 'cause they're all athletes.
Long
that do
jump, any
the
kind of
long jump.
distraction. Sure, fine. Go.
Yeah.
Roll.
Don't roll 1 and a 2 again.
And I have advantage too because
You have advantage
Euphemia's
because the
helping.
halfling's helping. There you go.
Looks like I'm good.
Yep, you made
I got a 22 as a high.
Yep, you made it. All right.
I do that flip. I do the thing and I spring off my hands too and use my core.
Yes.
And I land next to my brother and I just glare at him, even though he got a nat 20.
Cowlick.
He definitely made that look good.
Cowlick, remember, middle, right, forward.
All right, Karluk, you got to make your check.
Come on, you can do it, Cowlick. Come on, boy.
Come on, boss man. You can do it. Put your horns into it.
Oh, yeah.
Karluk makes it.
He makes it even look awesome too. Oh, what about
All
the
right,
girl?
Everybody down next to the pit, move 1 square down because you got to go a little far down the corridor.
Where's
There you
the-
go. Perfect.
All right.
Karluk, move 1 more. Okay, you're good.
Euphemia, since this trap doesn't seem to affect you, can you go aid the women across?
I will.
Don't think, again, who did I say was the smart one? I don't think adding weight is a good idea.
All right. Here comes the first lady.
Wait a minute.
Pull on it.
Wait a minute.
Here comes the mom.
Russ, can I use my stonemason skills to try to figure out what the actual weight is?
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
Some sort of dwarven thing. I gotta look at it.
I love it.
Stonemason, I thought you were a little dirtball tree hugger.
He hugs bushes.
Is part of nature.
Yeah.
Right.
Where did you have your schooling?
You know,
Stone
the
cutting, here it
Northern
is.
Temple. We've got plenty of tree huggers up
Intelligence
there.
related to the origin are considered proficient with history. Double your proficiency bonus you check instead of. Oh no, it's not going to work. It's only with the history of stone. Sorry.
Yeah, it doesn't seem right. Okay, so they're going to make their checks now. They're going to have advantage because the halfling is also guiding them. So here we go.
Ladies, wait a
Mom goes
second.
first.
Wait a second. Cowlick, get ready to snag one out if they start falling. Cowlick, get in position to catch them.
Get out of my way.
Right.
And I take out my lyre and play.
Oh.
Nice.
That's the kind of
Bardic
help.
inspiration. Who are you doing it on? Which person?
I'm out.
Garlic.
I have no bardic inspiration.
Okay.
He's just playing because he wants them to stay calm.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead,
Ross,
John.
I'll throw the end of one of my hemp rope to the lead lady
Okay.
that hasn't crossed yet.
Then she makes it. Then the next. Now the older daughter's. Now the mom's getting. The youngest daughter went. Now the older daughter's getting ready to go. So she's got advantage because you guys are helping her out.
Once they get over, I'll switch the rope to the next lady.
She starts to fall. The floor starts to collapse, and you can.
Can I pull her towards me?
Yeah, go for it. Make a strength check.
Strength, huh? All right. Just straight up strength?
Yeah.
So no skill, so I'll just roll a d20 and add my strength bonus?
Yeah, that sounds right. Oh, there you go.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
falling, but you pull her out.
That'll be a 19, or 18.
Nice. And then the wrong dice. Then the
Those are 12-sided.
oh, and then the other one makes it all over as well. So they're all the ladies are across.
Works anyway.
All right, I got it. All the ladies are across. And so last but not least is Pyric.
Come on, Pyric.
I feel like this is all so fussy. Why are we doing all this? Why are we all doing this?
Can you take the rope?
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Throw me something.
I threw the rope. Here you go. I hope you didn't even crumble
this
before you
isn't
came
the
across.
first time a dwarf's handed me his rope and expected me to grip onto it.
Aye, a nice hammer like mine you can hold if you'd like.
Oh, see, now we're talking. I've had the help of many a dwarf at a time.
Much sturdier.
Why
than
is
you.
everybody giggling? I don't get it. Okay, so is it acrobatics or athletic? Oh, acrobatics. There we go.
Whichever one you want to use, just give me a description. Both of those seem to work in this situation.
Oh, that's not good.
You have to,
Okay.
you have it again. You have it again.
And then, still not good.
Oh, no! Pirate does not make it across. But
Can I
strength
pull
check.
the rope?
Strength check, John.
Strength check again?
Yep.
All right.
The paper is dune.
Oh,
Oh, no. That's not good. That's an 18. That's an 8.
it's an 8. That is not enough.
That's an 8 with my strength.
That is insufficient. All right. You fall 20 feet down to a dirt pit, Pyric.
Okay.
You take 2d6 damage. Let's see what it looks like.
Okay. Yeah.
Snake eyes. You only take 2 points of damage. Nice.
I would like to say this is the first time I got a black eye handling a dwarven rope, but this isn't that's just not the case.
Ow. But thanks to the rope being here, you can definitely climb back up.
Okay.
You gotta have the rope to climb out with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
All right. So it's pretty much a clear shot. It looks like Euphemia's already scouted out to the exit.
Yep.
And the ladies are starting to head towards the exit while the rest of you help Pyric get out of the hole there. And looks like doesn't appear to be anyone outside of the door here. And the ladies seem to have a clear shot out. She goes, I think we can take it from here. Thank you so much for your help.
Yeah, there's definitely no guards going around or patrols or marauding groups. You just go there, ladies. It's perfectly safe.
You heard your grace. Off with you.
Safer than in here. Unfortunately, I don't have much to offer, but
Oh, your absence is enough, lady. Please, just go.
if you do ever end up in Thunder Tree, the ruins of Thunder Tree, there's an old family legend of an heirloom there. And if you do ever get there, I would give you this tip. You might find something of value. My family had an herb and alchemy shop there, and inside there's a case containing an emerald necklace that was hidden beneath the storage shelves. If you can make it there, that necklace is yours. Now,
So
when she says Thunder Tree, does trigger a memory. When you guys were having dinner with Euphemia's auntie and talking about how you'd heard a rumor that the dwarf that hired you been captured and was in this castle, she had said you should seek out the druid in the ruins of Thunder Tree. He seems to know a lot about ancient things in this area.
Okay,
So that's the second time Thunder Tree's been mentioned.
She said where in the Urban Alchemy shop was the secret?
She said
below the storage shelves.
That's right. Just thank you very much. Come on, girls, quiet like mice. And they crunch low and start to sneak out into the night.
I say hi to Carp.
I will. And they go off. All right, so they have snuck out. Nice job, everyone. If you don't have any inspiration, everybody take one for rescuing the...
I need one.
All right. What would you like to do now?
Hi, Your Grace. You fell down the pit. Was anything down that nasty brown hole?
I'm pretty familiar with the brown holes, and I did not see anything in particular that was interesting.
Are you still down?
Oh, Father, I give you these, and I'm going to lay hands on you for 2 hit points to get your hit points back.
Oh, that's very nice. Who did you command to make that happen?
Moradin, the soul. I know he's the soul forger. I don't know. Moradin, the
Soul
golfer.
forger.
Oh,
he's
Soul
a soul
Forger.
forger.
Yeah. Me and the Soul Forger are buddies. Yeah, I like the Soul Forger.
Euphemia doesn't know where to go from here, so she's going to follow Karlik.
All right.
Karlik, you weren't held captive in the same cells that our new dwarven friends were you?
No, I was never taken in the house.
There was a door to the leading out of the
Quick reminder, because again we are playing kind of chopped up. So, couple things your characters did notice: there was a dwarf leading out of the crypt that was not the same door. A door leading out of the crypt that was not the same door that led to the prison. And also, if you remember back the way you came, and Rafe, if you look on your map, you'll notice it grays out what you can't currently see, but it leaves the map so you can go look for other ways you could have gone. Out of the one-eyed creature's room, there were several different exits that you could have taken there as well.
Now, friend dwarves, I don't want to tarry too much, but you could exit now too if this is your plan, or because I'm pretty sure your brother is
looking
down.
for Aldrich.
Yeah, well, he's in town.
We're also here to take out these red-caped monsters.
But our information has said that our cousin, Grundon, is also captured here.
Oh, no, Grundon is definitely, we do not know where, we've been looking for him.
Yeah, we've been looking for him. We've not found him.
And
but Aldrich is with Lord Hallwinter.
If Aldrich is safe, we need to stay and find Gundarin.
That sounds wonderful. Do you mind if we travel with you?
Well, you are already here, and we could use the help taking out these brands, these red brands.
Okay, well, we have a captive. Do you want to go question him, or do you want to go about back to the catacombs?
I'm for pressing on, but if you think we can get any valuable information out of it.
Oh, I'm done talking. I've talked too much today already. Let's follow Euphemia. I think she's wandered off.
Who? Euphemia starts to go back to the catacombs. Getting restless. She wanders.
Are we going to need to go through the pit and back out?
No.
This
way, friend dwarves.
So, Euphemia, where'd you go?
That's not the...
Okay, wait.
There's a door out of where the skeletons were.
All right, so pause for a second, Euphemia and Karlik. So the dwarves, you see that, Euphemia, did you close the secret door behind you when you went through it?
Yes.
Okay. So dwarves, you see Pyric go to apparently a smooth wall and start to play with it.
Euphemia, come back. Open it from the other side. It's way easier.
Euphemia works back and opens the secret door.
So Euphemia comes through and you see this, it looks like a smooth wall open up. And
this way, guys. This way. Follow me.
All right, and most of the dungeon, most of this cellar / catacomb situation is illuminated. There's oil lanterns sporadically placed throughout, because again, most of the red brands appear to be human. You notice there's this large chasm area now in this room you're in. There are 2 bridges in the north and the south, and 2 large columns that go stretch from the ceiling to the floor. And are you guys heading north? Is that where you're heading?
Euphemia trots up to this area.
Ping. Where are you going to? Oh, up there. Okay. So Euphemia walks up to the northmost exit of the room there, and in that area, you'll notice lots of crates. It looks like a storeroom and maybe a work area in this north end of the large cavern, but it's been finished with stone block walls and a flagstone floor. There's several barrels stored against the walls here, along with a number of empty crates, straw for packing, hammers, pry bars, and nails.
Euphemia,
Yes,
I know you want to press on, but you're so much better at squeezing in between things. I need you to check these various boxes for possibly valuable hidden items. Can you give us a scan? And I'll take these barrels in this box over here.
Yes.
All right.
Cowlick, do you have any gift for appraising the worth of things? Because you could take that other corner.
That's my roll. My roll is
Someone's
an 8.
muted.
Someone's muted. Euphemia, you got an 8, so you don't find much of value.
What is the stat I'm looking for? Investigation, correct?
Investigation's good. Yeah.
I'm gonna use inspiration. I'm gonna use inspiration because I roll terrible.
Not much better.
1. Oh, yeah. And here's another one.
There you go. All right. So you feel like with that investigation roll, you feel like this is interesting because you know that the bugbear back at what has now become the Cave Inn was, attacking and taking goods from caravans going by. And it looks like this is full of lots of different things, not of super value, but were taken from things that are trade goods. So it looks like there's a lot of trade goods here, which kind of implies a connection back to some of the things you saw at the cave, even though this is in a very different place. And you do find some things of value. You find 30 beaver pelts. And these pelts are worth probably 2 gold each. So you got 60 gold worth of beaver pelts here. The downside is carrying 30 beaver pelts is not light.
For me, what has more value is the manifest.
Manifest could be valuable.
Do I find any kind of documentation who the original owner is, where they're supposed to go?
No documentation here. No.
All right, Euphemia will go down this hallway.
Which hallway?
Friend dwarves, do you need a beaver pelt? When's the last time you had some sort of wiping instrument?
I've never said no to beaver. I'll take some.
Okay, please help yourself. I don't want to pay you in beaver. That seems nefarious. But now that you let the other prisoners go, I felt like you might need more beaver pelting.
Turn on. I got to turn on the don't let the players walk through the walls setting.
Yeah, I thought that was a door.
No, that's not a door. Oh, you made it into a door.
All right.
So, but Euphemia, go ahead and make a check for perception.
I'm going to help Euphemia search.
There you go.
Please, dwarves, denote how many beaver pelts on your character sheet you decided to take.
Yeah, they're not like...
I won't touch those.
I'll take his beaver.
Okay, Euphemia, you do find a secret door there.
All
It's
right.
the pelt of an animal you didn't kill yourself, Throng.
Throw.
I think you would.
I found a secret door.
Karluk, were you searching also in there?
I was, yeah.
So can you go in there and make a perception check also? How'd you do?
Nope.
No, you don't know nothing.
6.
Did I see Euphemia go through that secret door? I was up there.
I said to Thrall, because he was next to me, Thrall, I found a secret door. And I go through it.
Yep. So yeah, you see her go through it also. And
Want me to make a check?
You see there is a door. So Euphemia opens the door. So you guys can see there's a secret door there. When she goes through it, there's a door right across from the secret door.
Yes.
There's also a door down. The door right across from the secret door, though, appears to be locked.
I pick it.
Okay, make a check.
John, I forget. Is that sleight of hand or no? Thieves' tools.
It's your dexterity plus your proficiency bonus. So it's plus 5 for you.
So I just have to roll a d20.
D20 plus 5.
Nice.
16.
16. All right. Yes. You pick the lock and you peek into the door and looks like it's an armory. So you see racks of weapons lining the walls, spears, swords, crossbows, bolts, and dozens of dirty red cloaks hanging from hooks.
Pirate, should we all wear cloaks?
Yeah. Where'd she get off to? Oh, Euphemia, you're always wandering off. Do I see that the secret door is open or closed?
Yeah, the door's still open.
All right, I make my way. Well, should we see if there's anything of particular value in here? If you guys give me a bit, I will scan for magical properties.
I have no dearth of time. Take your time and scan.
Okay, well,
Where's your token at?
My token?
I do ritual casting of detect magic.
Oh, I see you now.
Boop, I get out my book.
Russ, I'm going to go down here and guard this door we haven't opened yet.
All right.
Okay.
You cast detect magic?
Yes, and then I slowly scan.
Sadly, there is no magic emanating is the word I was looking for. Thank you.
Yeah.
From any of the magic. But as you're looking slowly, you notice there are 12 spears, 6 short swords, 4 long swords, 6 light crossbows, and 8 quivers holding 20 bolts each. So, and these are all in pretty good condition weapons. So if anybody would like to weapon up.
Yeah, I'm going to increase my arrows.
Quiver, they're quarrels, not arrows, though.
Okay.
I will definitely take a light crossbow.
There you
I'll
go.
take a light crossbow too.
Yeah, I will definitely. I think that's a much better idea than me trying to use a sword. Every time I've tried to use a sword, it's been embarrassing.
All right, make sure you note that on your character sheet. Joe, is your character sheet working now?
It is not.
Oh, boo. All right, I'll add it for you.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna put this.
Well,
in
after
so.
the party equips themselves, Euphemia will work back through. Oh, I'm blocked by the GM.
I had to block you. So, all right, hang on. I'll help you in a second. Where are you trying to go, Rafe?
Back to the barrels.
All right, you're there now. So basically, you guys cannot move through walls and doors anymore without the GM's help.
Okay.
All right. So all right. So
we're all stuck in here now?
Oh, yeah, I can get you back out. Hang on. Boop. And boop. There you go.
All right, there we go. Euphemia is going to walk the party up to this bridge.
Euphemia, remember that close bridge is none too sturdy. We're going to want to go back to the Southmore Bridge to go across.
What? There's no problem, Pirate. I went right across.
Absolutely not for you, Euphemia. You're magical. I don't need to cast a spell to determine that.
Euphemia waits right there. Whoever wants to bravely cross.
None too bright. I'll go right across.
Oh, you do? I'm just make a check here real quick. Nothing happens.
Follow me. I know the way.
Yeah, Ulrich.
Okay.
Come on, Ulrich. This way.
Yeah, bravery first. That's what I always say. No, never. And I never say that. That is not me.
Come on, Cowlick. It's this way.
All right, Euphemia, you're at the top of a stairway going down, and the party is gathering behind you. And at the bottom of the stairway, there are 2 doors, one leading to the right and one leading to the left.
Always go right.
Okay. Beef before dwarves, please. And then let's all line up.
Make a perception check. Euphemia and Joe. Ulrich. So Ulrich, you hear some Euphemia. What'd you get, Euphemia? Nothing.
6.
Yeah. So Euphemia, you're just like Hodaho. Ulrich, you're hearing some discussions coming through the door on your left. It sounds like common, but the words are a little muffled.
Aye, little sister, there's something to the door to our left. This way. To my left is this way, right?
Yeah, it'd be the south door in this picture.
Doc, put yourself in a more barbarian position other than behind me.
All right. Euphemia listens to Ulrich.
You said you had problems with that.
Euphemia opens the door. She doesn't slam it open, but she just opens it with authority.
Which door? The south door?
South door.
You're just opening with authority? Just.
Yep.
All right. Okay. That's how.
Ulrich says to go this way. This is the way I will go.
And we should be going the other way. Don't listen to him, John.
All right. So everybody pause where you are because the party's kind of spread out, which is excellent. So Karluk is back, just kind of checking out the rickety bridge. Pyric.
I think Karluk took one too many hits to the head.
I don't know why Karluk wanted to be way back there. It's like, Doc, move up.
Which is fine. I mean, you get beat up, you get knocked down, you get knocked unconscious. You don't want to be in the front anymore. I can see that. It's still fine.
Bad luck, people.
Pyric and Thrall are at the top of the stairs. Meanwhile, at the bottom of the stairs, just to remind everybody, so Ulrich's like, hey, I hear something in the door on the left, and the halfling's like, oh, really? And just flips the door open.
That's exactly how I do it.
Our rogue is really good at hearing and seeing things, but not quietly opening doors.
So I see the hats are on. Look at this. Woo! Everybody take a point of inspiration for the hats going on simultaneously. That's fantastic. And the headlamps up.
Anybody? Oh, I already have one. Does anybody need healing?
So I know my point of inspiration for healing.
All right. And I need you all to, you can use a point of inspiration at low levels of my campaign to heal 1 point. So if you'd like to.
If nobody needs it, I'll use it for healing on myself.
There you go.
Yeah, go for it.
All right.
Yep,
I need
Russ, I only put the light helmet on when I'm searching for the reason why the party did something. And I obviously cannot find it in the game. I have to search out here. I'm very confused.
Blinded by the light.
I'm just rolling initiative here. Pay no attention to me.
If you die, Euphemia, it's Ulrich's fault. You should have gone right.
I won't die. I'll dodge out of the way.
All right. So Euphemia,
get behind that idiot.
Euphemia, you throw open the door.
Yep.
And you see there's several worn tables and chairs are scattered around this large room. There's wooden benches that are drawn up against walls, decorated with draperies of brown and red, and several ale kegs are propped up and tapped. And 4 tough-looking human warriors wearing scarlet red cloaks and gathered around one of the tables, and there's a stack of coins and trinkets that's heaped upon the middle of the table between them. And they've got some dice, and they're like in mid-roll, and they look up as you slam open the door, and we all roll for initiative.
Well, wait. When he slams open the door, me knowing Euphemia's propensity for this, I yell, "We've brought the women to enjoy."
All right, still roll for initiative.
In my worst human accent, this is what humans sound like to me.
Thrall's got 20. Go ahead and roll your initiative, everybody.
You can put me on 20, Russ. I'm going to use my card.
I see it. It's automatic. Good. Euphemia got a 6. Karluk got a 6.16. Pyric got a 14. That's everybody, right? All right, sweet. Let's put everybody in order here.
Russ, if you want, when you can, throw the door open because I can't activate the door.
Yep, I got it. Hang on. So let me just do that real quick.
So the people at home can witness. There we go.
All right. Hang on. Okay. So you can see there's actually 4 guys around the table, all equidistant. And that's the situation. And the best initiative rolled was Thrallrick. And so Thrall, you see just a halfling throw the door open. You hear sort of some kind of gas come out of the room, and Pyric next to you shouts something about, "We brought the women."
Russ, can you put me on 20? Because I'm gonna use my card to get my choose my.
Oh, you want to be 20? Sorry.
Yeah.
So where are you?
Yeah, 20 point.
Did you even roll? No.
No, because I don't.
He's using his card. He's using his card.
I get it. Hang on. Add a turn. And we'll put you in 20. Boom. And ascending. There we go. Okay. So that makes you Ulrich, what's your initiative? I mean your dexterity.
Ulrich's 11.
11. All right.
You have my character.
Thrall, you go first still.
I'm going to. I have to move though. Huh? I can't delay my whole turn. That's up. All right. Here goes nothing.
Okay.
It's not like you've ever taken a beating.
I love the hats.
I go
for a second to read the description text, and I look up and you're all wearing hats. That was awesome.
I go charging down the stairs.
All right.
And I say, "Cover to my ass!" And then I run in here with my last movement. And then as a bonus action.
Yep.
Find my thing here.
So you step into the room, you see what I described to the halfling, and there's 4 humans sitting there around the table.
All right, I turn into a bear.
Oh, nice. You bear up. All right, you want me to help you with that, or you got that under control?
Yeah, I switched it over here, but I don't know how to switch my token.
I got you.
So can you get rid of my other token or no?
Yep, I can.
How does that work?
I'm just going to hide you under your current token, so you're there. There's a bear there now.
Whoa!
All right, and then that was my bonus action, so now I attack.
Yes. So, Euphemia, you see the dwarf go running by you, and then as he leaps into the room, he transforms in some sort of but it's not like a transformation like you see with a werewolf where it's all painful and bones are snapping and everything. It's just magical. It's just like a quick computer animated morph situation, and now there's this giant brown bear that's a large creature, so it's taking up 4 squares, and the 4 red cloaked humans look a little taken aback, honestly.
I yell out to Pirate,
so
he turned into a bear! He turned into a bear!
It's the bare necessities, the simple bare necessity.
All right, Blue.
All right, so first, so the one in front of me, I bite.
All right, roll a hit.
See if I hit here.
Nat 20, what? Woohoo! All right, going to the Nat 20 crit card.
All right, so damage-wise... Oh, you got the critical card. I forgot. I'm sorry.
I got the critical card for players.
In 5e, do you heal when you transform?
No, but you can use a spell slot to heal yourself, like a cure wounds, as a bonus action while you're in the form. Well,
all right, you ready?
There's different types, but this one you can do.
You bite into his tendons, and so you're going to do double damage, and his speed is going to be half until next turn. So you're going to do double damage, though.
So sadly, the damage is only 5 because I got a +4, so that's 10. So 10 damage.
Yeah.
And that's my damage because that's your double. So he did 10 damage.
Then I claw, so I know that he's slow.
Then I claw him too.
All right, roll a hit.
Clicked it. Oh, there it goes.
That's
probably going to miss.
That's a miss.
Oh, I clicked it twice because it didn't work the first time. It missed.
Yep, he sidesteps. All right. Nice job there, Thrall. Ulrich, what are you going to do? You're up next.
I step forward. Why can't I step forward? Can I not move through
you can't walk through walls. I got you. You're going to step into here?
Step one forward. Yeah, one forward there. Thanks.
Okay, there you go. Okay, you got a guy in front of you and a guy on your right. You see these 4 guys sitting around the table. Your brother bear. See what I did there, brother bear? Your brother bear is to your left. And what are you going to do?
The better looking one, although I can't talk in bear form, so I just growl at you.
It's better that way when he's in bear form.
All right.
So I'm my inspiration to swing at the guy directly in front of me that my brother hit.
It's an inspiration. Okay, you got advantage on the guy that currently has got a little bit of a bear bite out of his calf. Oh, nice. I think that 18 is going to hit. All right. Roll damage.
That's +5, so 11 points.
Oh, just enough. You combine with your brother. You take him down. He is down. Oh, you just smash him.
That's how you do it, animal.
All right. But now it's the guy's turn on the far side of the table. He rolled pretty well also. And he steps over to the right. You guys did a good job of preventing any kind of flanking. And he swings his sword twice against the bear. You ready, bear?
I only have an 11 armor class, so he's probably going to hit me twice.
He hits you with a 15 and a 20.
Who's going to hit me twice? It's only 11.
All right. So damage is D6 plus 2 each. So we're going to roll that. 2D6 for you here. And each D6 gets plus 2. So that's going to be a 6 and a 7. So you take 13 points of damage, Bear Boy.
Ouch.
Not bloodied yet.
Nope. The bears have a lot of hit points.
He's tougher than he looks.
Did you figure out how to remove him, John?
Yeah, I can't figure it out on the sheet, so I'm just writing it down.
I got it. Minus 13. All right. Boom. You should see under your token now, John. A little token above it.
Oh, I see. Right. So I can adjust that there?
Yeah, if you click on the bear token, you'll see there's a little green circle. It says the hit points.
Yeah, I see the circle, yeah.
If you click on the little green circle, you can put like a minus and a number. And it'll
yeah. Oh, cool. Cool, thank you.
All right. You can do that to yourself, so you don't have to go to your character sheet, everybody, to adjust your hit points.
Oh.
Also, when you click on your token, you'll notice there's 2 circles that have numbers in them. The green one's your current hit points. The blue one's your current armor class.
Oh.
So if you want to quick check your armor class or something, it's right there. All right. So that was the first ruffian / red cloak, a red brand. The second one is the one right next to you, Joe. And he swings at you twice with his short sword. And I think he's only going to hit you once. He gets a 7 and a 19.
19 hits.
All right. And he rolls damage, which again is a D6 plus 2. Oops, I rolled too many. Sorry, my bad. It's 1D6 plus 2. So you take 5 points of damage, Joe. Do you need me to reduce it for you, or you got it?
Nope, I got it.
All right, sweet. All right. Pyric, you're up. You're back at the start of the stairs. You heard one of the doors ran down the stairs. You heard a leap, a roar, and Euphemia yelled, "Oh my God, he turned into a bear."
Well, I've been known to do a little bit of bear chasing in my time, so this is not unfamiliar to me.
Is that a euphemism?
It might.
What haven't you done?
That one I'm not sure I know.
Yeah. What haven't you done?
Okay, I would tell you to use the Googles to do that, but your internet machine will never recover. Alrighty then. So this is how far I can get, because I cannot share a square with Euphemia, correct?
No, you can move through her, but you can't end on top of her.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3. I assume this is rough terrain going downstairs?
No, stairs are not rough terrain. You can walk right down those.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. I'm not brave. So, who can I actually see from I can see this guy in back. All right. This guy in back, I am...
Ping him. Which one are you going to attack?
I'm going to see if I can ping...
Just hold your mouse button down on him.
Oh, okay.
Hey, the guy way behind the table. Okay, yeah, sure.
Yes. On my screen, I can see them.
Yep, that makes sense.
I am going to use my last spell slot and bring down the Lullaby of the North.
The lullaby of the North. Ooh, a little sleep action, right?
Oh yeah, the lullaby of the
All right.
Nord. All right.
So roll how many hit points of sleep you do.
Let's see if we can make this happen. I like having captives. Okay, sleep, and we're gonna go here, and boom. That did that work?
So-
I hit the button.
I don't know. You haven't rolled any dice yet.
Okay.
You may have to roll them manually.
It's like 5d8, right?
Yeah, I hit the sleep button and it didn't do it.
No, I don't think that works.
5d8.
Just on the dice thing, just go to the D8 row and click 5.
All right, it's D6,
Russ.
correct?
Or isn't it 5D8?
No.
Or is it
Yes,
D6?
5d8.
There we go.
And it adds them up for you too. So there you go.
So the way that works, Russ, is it affects all of us in the area.
Yeah.
But it starts with the one with the lowest hit points.
Got it. So and it starts where he centers it and moves out
Well, what's the area on it? I don't remember that.
90 feet.
Okay.
Well, that's the range, but I think the area is like 30 feet or something.
I can look it up.
Okay. It's on my spell. I'll share
So
it because I want to practice.
I think you can center. Yeah, I think you can center it, Seppi.
I will definitely.
Like you can pick. You can pick a point.
That's 5d8.
And
then,
I do that. Okay. Oop.
creatures within 20 feet of a point you choose, starting with the creature with the lowest hit points. So yeah, so 20 feet, it will eventually get, if you start with the guy behind the table, the guy you picked, it'll get the next ruffian after that. And
Well, it could potentially get
everybody, but 5, 10, 15. Right. It could get everybody in the room, but it's not going to because it's going to run out of steam on the first guy.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
So the guy behind the table falls asleep.
Well, the way it would, if it gets the, it's Russ. It's whoever has the least hit points. So if the guy, is there anybody that's wounded? Like Joe, what's his hit?
No, Joe's got more.
I got more
Okay.
Yeah, Joe's got
All
more.
right, so then it's going to affect whoever he
just passes out, right? There's no save, right?
No.
Nope. All right, so he's asleep. So this guy just passes out here. I'm going to put a little sleepy token on him. All right. He falls.
Last time, Russ, we did a thing so I could share it in the chat. Do you remember how I hit a spell and it shares in the?
I think Doc, you figured it out, right? How do you share a spell in the chat? Is it double?
By accidentally clicking around. Random clicking.
If you click the I next to the spell, it comes up in the chat.
Oh, there you go.
No? Oh, cancel. All right, you guys keep on doing it. That's fine.
All right, we'll keep going. All right, so that was Pyric. Nice job. Pyric passed the dude out. Karluk, you're up.
All right, let's see here.
Karluk's back by the bridge.
So Karluk's taking up the rear, so he's going to do a move action here. 1, 2, 3, 4,
You
5,
should hoof it.
6. He is hoofing it.
All right.
I am coming forth to sing a song about Pyric, who once on a dare decided to chase a bear.
Nice.
Oh, it was a dare. It was definitely not something I chose for myself.
That was on the fly. That was just.
I don't know what it sounds like when a bear laughs, but I just did.
All right, moving on.
I take another move action.
Karluk, you're going to run in. Okay, so Karluk's in the room. Karluk, you can see what's up. You got a guy there's a dead guy at the feet of the dwarf and the bear. There is a bear, which is a little startling, quite frankly. It's also good someone yelled he turned into a bear, because quite frankly, for all you know, there was just a bear hanging out in this room. There's the ruffian on your right who seems to be facing down the bear. He's got a little bit of bear blood on his sword. And then there's the ruffian / Red Brand across from the table from you who's up. Meanwhile, it's Euphemia's turn.
All right, what Euphemia does is she does see Thrall turn into the bear. So she moves 1, 2, 3 through the enemy square because she's small.
Yep.
And ends up here.
Okay.
And then she will shoot point blank with her
And she's
bow.
flanking him now because the bear's on the other side.
Yes.
So you get advantage.
She has the disadvantage because you're using your bow in melee.
I don't know. How's that working?
Are you shooting in melee?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, then you do have disadvantage.
So it balances out, right?
Yeah. It's a straight up shot.
Oh, hold on. Why isn't it going? It's not rolling.
Might get a whole bunch of rolls. Mine have been delayed at times.
All right.
I think
let
the
me just
server
do
connection is a little
D20.
wonky tonight. There we go. Something's rolling.
And that
You got a
should
10.
be, I think, plus 5.
All right. So that is a
15.
hit. Roll damage. Any bonuses on that, Rafe?
That should be plus 3. 6 total.
All right.
You get your sneak attack rate.
And I get my sneak attack, yes, because I'm flanking.
Yep.
So let me do that again. So a total of 11.
Oh, 11 total?
Yep.
All right. He's bloodied, but still up. I'll put a little bloody mark on him there for us so we know he's one of the wounded ones. And now it's the guy who's sleeping's turn, but he's sleeping. So he doesn't do anything except snore loudly. And we're back to the next round. It is Thrall, your turn. John, that's you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna. I'll attack with a flank.
Let me
then.
tell you about your full name, Thrall Rick.
Oh, don't use that.
We had to be on early to get that.
Yeah.
All right. So I got a 16 to hit with my advantage.
And you're attacking the guy right in front of you?
Yep.
That will hit.
All right. So that's the bite. So that does
He is flanked.
8 points of 8 points of damage.
You take his gullet out, and he goes down.
Yeah.
Then I will.
Red brand blood is like spurting from the bear's claws and mouth as he chomps him down.
I will slide up here then, Russ,
Yep.
and attack with my claws on the one next to Ulrich.
So he's reaching past you, Joe. There's this big bloody paw going right by your head.
Get your paws out of me, bad guy.
All right.
Oh,
Oh, that's a hit.
Ooh, max 6. That's 16 damage.
Oh, that's exactly what you need. He goes down. Ooh.
I give a big berry tooth grin at Ulrich.
It still only counts as one.
All right. Hang on a
And
second.
then actually, I'm gonna use my movement to kind of slide out of the way so everybody can move around, and I'll move back into the corner.
All right. So you move back there.
It's good to see that the hats are working.
yes.
Yeah.
I know, huh?
Oh, yeah, they're super.
All right. Great. So that was Thrall's turn. And we're going to stay in initiative order if you don't mind, because anyway, Ulrich, what are you going to do?
I'm going to do that.
Anyway.
That's down because I can't have 2 kills for my brother and only 1 for me.
So you're going to coup de grace the guy?
Oh, yeah.
All right. All right.
That counts as 2 now.
so the other dwarf just
I
takes-
lower my big bear head and shake it sadly.
Joe, describe how you kill the guy.
I bring up my large, snappy hammer and bring it down upon his skull and crush it into the ground like a big...
Oh,
And as you do that, as you squish it, the southern door in this room, which is right here, I'm pinging it, slams open. That's the unmistakable sound of a dwarven hammer crushing a human skull. And in walks a big furry creature with giant pointy ears. And behind him, there's another big furry creature with giant pointy ears who goes, wait, are there 2 dwarves? And you see these 2.
No, I'm a bear.
Looking through the door down there. And this guy, Karlik, I'm going to roll on an even number. He goes after the Minotaur. And on an odd number, he goes after the halfling. We ready?
Oh, Euphemia.
Here we go. Oh, he steps forward right here. And he makes a big old swing with a giant morning star. He's got this huge club-like morning star situation.
A duck.
And he just brings it down on you, Euphemia, here. I'm sure it's going to be fine, but
Little sister, if you stand up straight, you will not fear the crooked shadow.
So he gets a 14. What's your armor class?
14.
Oh, that's going to leave a mark. It does 2d8 plus 2.
Oh, snap.
So you're going to take 12 points of damage.
All right.
Just
Euphemia daggers
bloody.
back with blood raining out of various cuts.
Yeah, Euphemia is bloodied there by this big old dude as he comes through the door. So I'm gonna remove the other door so you guys can see. So hang on a second. There we go. Because standing in that doorway down there on the southern side, there's a second one of these fuzzy creatures. For those keeping track at home, and for those who don't know what these things look like, because maybe you don't. Here you go. This is what you're facing here.
No, but gracious bear-shaped beings.
Yeah. All right. So, Pyrex, speaking of your alliteration, what are you going to do?
Oh, Euphemia, no! Why wasn't it cowlick? Feel the power of the Nord! Normally, I would come up with something smarter to do with my power of the Nord, but I'm overwhelmed by Euphemia taking such a walloping. And so I shoot the Ray of Frost across the bar to...
All right.
Yes. Yeah.
Roll to hit with your Ray of Frost there.
Let's Ray of Frost. Let us use our inspiration because Pirate doesn't have a lot of friends. Who knows why? And I'm going to use it.
I raise a bear paw.
And then I'm going to do this thing with the Ray of Frost. Boom.
Oh!
That's why we use inspiration.
Oh, I
thought you used inspiration on.
Oh, yeah, inspiration.
Nice.
Oh, phew. Good thing you did. I was going for the critical fail.
I told you I was going to do it. I roll like terrible. I like the.
You definitely hit. Roll the damage there.
It is a D8. Where's the D8? Okay,
Smart using the inspiration there. That's pretty good.
I think that's it.
Just 4.
Or
okay.
does it have any more damage? Let me check. It's going to be at least 8 points of damage, or 4 points of damage.
All right.
Yes.
All right. It definitely frosts up his shoulder, and he looks more angry and annoyed than anything else.
He is also slowed.
Oh, nice.
He's also slowed. He loses 10 feet of movement speed next turn.
I'll put a snail on him for us there. Okay. He's been slowed. Nice. Karluk, you're up. You see behind you the sleeping ruffian is now dead, so I'm going to remove him from the map there. And behind you, south on the screen there down, is a bugbear in the doorway and another giant fuzzy bugbear-looking thing next to the barrels, and he's got a lot of Euphemia's blood on his Morningstar.
So Karluk's trying to remain calm here because he really hates bugbears.
That's right.
He's gonna step forward calmly, coolly, look at Euphemia and say, "Next time you want to step to the side. Remember that kind of bardic advice? It can save your hide." And with that, I cast
point of inspiration, Dan. That was great. Take a point of inspiration.
All
right. Do you have inspiration, Dan? Because I will be inspired by your alliteration.
Oh yeah. I slough a hit point off to you. And I cast Thunder Wave.
I will take.
Well, you can either.
I'll take it as a
short. You can trade it to someone else, or you can use it to heal 1 hit point. Your choice. All right.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll give it to you. Oh yeah, because you refill it. Yeah, take it.
Yeah,
right.
I will definitely refill it.
Yeah, inspiration is the most valuable. Is inspiration, obviously. Okay, so Karluk, who are you going to attack?
I'm doing Thunder Wave on these two guys.
Oh, nice Thunder Wave. What? All right.
It is going to be a DC 13.
I think you might get the halfling though, right? Or is there a way to?
No. So no, it doesn't work. So the way it works is it's a cube. It's a 3x3 cube.
All right.
And it can be any square adjacent to him. So what he really wants to do is take one step backwards and then use it.
Yeah, step back one, Karluk.
Like right there?
No, straight back.
Straight
right here.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes. So then it can be this. It can be all 9 squares in front of you.
Yeah.
It could be all 9 squares to the side. It could be 9. It can come off the diagonal and hit 9 squares off the diagonal too.
Perfect. Did they get a save against this?
Yeah, DC 13.
Yeah.
DC 13. And what kind of save is it?
Constitution.
All right, here comes a Constitution save. I don't know. He rolled 2. That's a mistake. He's rolling 1 Constitution save.
You have 2 of them.
He made 1. So one. Does he take half or nothing if he makes it?
See.
And the other guy. The other guy rolls a 13.
Oh yeah, half damage. So 7 damage to the first guy.
Yep. And what's your DC?
13.
All right, he made that one too. So half damage to the other guy. So
There'll be 5 to the other guy.
minus. Okay. Does it knock him down or anything, or does it just do damage?
It would. But they made their save.
Okay. So they're all fine, but they took a little damage. No one is bleeding yet, but the one nearest Euphemia looks really grumpy.
I don't know if you want to do this or not, Russ, but any unsecured objects that are within the area are pushed 10 feet. Also, it emits a thunderous boom audible out to 300 feet.
Yeah, so there's this big... We'll definitely do that. A couple of the crates start to slip around over there to the right of the one bugbear. And, yeah, you're pretty sure that anybody who didn't know you're here probably does. All right. And the other bugbear, the guy in the doorway, steps forward and he says, "That's enough of that." And he steps over to here. Well, no, that would be a mistake. He steps over to here, puts his back against the wall, and he's going to swing his giant morning star at you. You there, Karluk. Here we go. Rolling to hit. Ooh, not good. Yeah, he misses you, so you're fine. Euphemia, you're up.
Okay, Euphemia takes her free action. Moves back to get out of danger zone.
Yep.
And launches an arrow. That should be 11.
That is going to the bugbear bats that aside with his morning star. Pew.
That's her action.
All right. Thrall, you're up.
That's you, John.
Yep, I got it. This time. All right, I'm going to attack the one with the snail on it.
The slower bugbear. Yes, he's been slowed by the ray of frost. That looks like it might be a miss.
Assume that's a miss?
Yeah.
I'm going to use inspiration on my claws.
Okay.
I don't think I hit with that. Does a 14 hit?
No, it does not. He also deflects it with using his morning star like an expert combatant. He deflects all your attacks. How'd a bear get in here? He says in common, gruffly. Ulrich, you're up.
I brought my own bear. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, one more. Do evil and you will reap good. Do evil and you reap evil, said Moradin. And we're just going to swing my little hammer at it. 5 to this, so 15.
He also deflects it with his morning star.
Oh.
These guys look pretty tough. I'm not going to lie. All right, you got anything else, Ulrich? You good?
All I got. That's it. It's a move and attack.
All right. The slow bugbear looks like he really wanted the halfling, but there's this bear in front of him. And I'm going to roll again on an even number. Actually, he's going to make an intelligence check. So if he passes his intelligence check, he would fight the creature who just cast that spell that did all that damage. But if he fails his intelligence check, he's just going to swing at the big ugly bear because he seems like an easier target. So,
I'm a good-looking bear.
His intelligence is a -1. This is a DC 12 intelligence check. He rolls an 8. He's going after the bear. That's all there is to it. He rolls to hit. That looks like it might be a hit there, bear. Yeah, he's got it. That's a 20.
Pretty hard to miss me.
That's a dirty 20. And he's going to roll damage. He rolls 2d8 on his damage because he's a bugbear and he's got brute strength. So 2d8 plus 2.
Oh,
It's going to be 15 points of damage to the bear.
oh.
The Morningstar just clocks you upside the head and really hurts. The bear is now bloodied. Did you figure out how to reduce your hit points there, John?
Marking on it.
I got it.
Got it.
You got it. Nice. Okay. All right. He smiles at all the bear blood on his mace. His Morningstar. He seems pretty excited about this. Pyric, you're up.
Come on, Pyric.
What are those barrels to the left? Do they look like they have fluids in them?
Let's see. Make a perception check there, Pyric. This is not causing action.
Okay. A perception check or...
That was me rolling to see what they are.
A 14.
14. 14's not great. But you feel like it might be flammable. But you're not sure. It's either flammable or explosive.
Okay.
Or wine. It's either flammable, explosive, or wine.
Does it look particularly leaky, or does it?
No, they seem pretty well sealed. They have some kind of logos on them. Obviously, there's something that was again stolen from one of the caravans or something. So they look like they're well made.
Okay,
clearly not crafted by bugbears.
I want to magic hand one of the oil lamps that's lighting on this room and dash the one next to the snail guy. Now that he has gotten a taste of the power of the Nord, he must also now burn with righteous fire.
All right, so you're going to use the lantern to try to crack the barrel open, and then
yes, the oil lanterns that they're using to light this place. I would like.
They're not
to
very
strike
big
it.
oil lanterns, so it seems like kind of a long shot that an oil lantern would crack open a cask, but it could happen. So
I'm more interested in getting it set on fire.
Oh, okay. All right, we'll try it because the oil might spill out and get the thing on fire, and then if you can crack it later, okay. Go for it.
What would you like me to roll?
I
would like to use
You're using
Arcane.
Mage Hand, right? So give me an Arcana check to see how well you do a job with Mage Hand and pull this little trick off.
I feel like this is inspired, so I'm going to take
it's pretty
the
inspired. That's pretty good. That's a 22.
That is a 22,
That's pretty good.
or I did 22.
Well, the 22 is great. So the oil lantern does indeed smash into the barrel. I made this a DC 16, but you nailed it. So it smashes into the barrel, spreads all over it. The barrel is now on fire, but the barrel's wood seems pretty thick, so it's not going to burn through the barrel on its own. But if something were to break this barrel open, and if you're right about it being either flammable or explosive, exciting things could happen. It could also just be wine, in which case nothing exciting happens. We're not really sure.
Well, I could freeze wine on the floor. Either one. Away. I'm calling Euphemia, the barrel.
We're going to put a little bit of red on this barrel.
Yep.
To tell us that it's on fire there. There we go. All right. Okay. Nicely done there, Pyric. Karluk. You see a lantern come flying off the wall, smash into a barrel next to the bugbear that's partly frozen, who's a little slow. And how long is that frozen thing for, Seppi?
I think it's only one round.
All right, so
but I will check why we do this.
Because he's already had his round of frozen. All right. Karluk, what are you going to do?
Time for these bugbears to feel my rage. It's the last time they'll put me in a cage.
Nice. Do you write these inside of a round? That's pretty impressive.
I'm struggling, Red. I'm going to use inspiration on my longsword attack.
Which one are you attacking? The bugbear next to the bear? There's a lot of bears in this room. Or the bugbear next to the dwarf who's not a bear?
The bear,
all right.
Thrall has just been tearing it up, so I'm going to attack the one in front of Ulrich. But I'm not going to tell him I'm helping him.
Oh, you're attacking the one in front of Ulrich. So yeah. Ulrich's the one that's a dwarf right now. Is that right?
Yeah.
All right, that's a hit. So you're attacking this one, just to be clear. I just pinged him, right?
Yeah, that's the one. Yep. Yeah,
okay. All right. You did hit him for sure. Roll damage.
Is this the longsword that I gave you?
It is, yeah. So it's a +1, right?
It's a +1. So it's +1 to hit and +1 damage above your normal strength damage.
All right, so damage is +7, so 11 damage.
Nice hit. Yeah, that sword bites really deep, and the bugbear is now he's actually bloodied. Unlike his counterpart, who is not apparently bloodied. So and he was fresh a minute ago. So nice hit, Karluk. All right, that guy you just hit is really. He's going to make an intelligence check right now. Oh, he almost made a smart move there. I thought it was going to stop on a 20, but it did not. So he could flee, but he's not going to. He feels like he's got this pretty good. He doesn't like Karluk that you just. I'm going to roll again. No, you just hit him really hard. He's going to hit you, Karluk. He's going to try to. Here he comes. Here comes his attack.
Uh-oh.
It's going to hit. It's going to hit my my horned friend. 2d8 plus 2. So you're going to take 12 points of damage, Karluk.
Karluk's falling over again. He looks back at Euphemia and says once again, I really wish he would have missed.
Karluk is down. The Minotaur is down. All right. The bugbear smiles with glee. One crazy creature down. Now it's time for that bear. And Euphemia, you're up.
Okay, Euphemia hears Pyrrhic's instructions and knows that this barrel's on fire, so she's going to shoot an arrow right here to try to spout a gout of fire onto the bugbear.
Okay, so you're going to try to shoot an arrow in such a way that it's going to either decork or chip out a knot of wood or something.
Yep.
Get this out of there. I'm going to say that is a DC 16 thing.
All right.
So if you can get a 16 or better.
Be inspired.
Was
This
that
is our combo attack.
I will roll inspired.
All right. Oh, 21. The arrow strikes true, hits the knot, and it pops out. It turns out it was some kind of oil inside the barrel, which shoots out at the bugbear, catching on fire, and the fire shoots out onto the bugbear, igniting on the bugbear, doing 2d6 of burning damage immediately, and then we'll see how long it persists. What'd you get?
7.
7 points. He is now bloodied and on fire. So we're going to give him a little on fire, a little bloody, and a little, they don't really have an on fire logo. That's kind of, who's that? Arr! And he's on, not fire, fire. Oh! He looks like he's panicking. Looks like he's panicking, maybe more than is warranted for this situation. Thrall, you're up.
Now I leave it to Thrall.
So, Russ, if I slide down and climb on all these barrels, I'm going to get on fire. Is that true?
Potentially, because there's one that's kind of like still spraying because the pressure hasn't dropped yet off the arrow, so the one's like still spraying. And if you were to like break any of these other barrels, because you are a large bear, literally, you might, you're basically a bear in an oil shop at this point, so you might want to be careful.
I have lubed up a bear. Never mind.
We have a bear lube situation.
I'm gonna hold my action to attack the one in front of me after Ulrich moves.
All right, after Ulrich moves. Okay. So speaking of Ulrich, it's your turn, Ulrich.
The problem you bugbears don't understand. I'm not trapped.
That's a bear. He's giving you some instructions, Joe. Your brother's trying to communicate in bear.
You're trapped in here with me. I'm going to move down to flank to block the door there.
Yeah.
And do I get a flank on the guy that's there?
You do. You do.
Can I attack him now with a flank?
No, I need you to make a perception check.
For me to make a perception. Done.
Yeah.
Super perceptive, baby. Look at that. 16.
Okay. So down the corridor you're standing in, you may have noticed there's a door at the end of the corridor you're standing in, down in the southern part. You see the door is cracked, and there is a goblin peeking out. And because your perception was so well, you actually hear some gruff tones, and the goblin saying, "I don't want to look." And there's a deeper voice that says, "Tell me when it's clear, or I'm going to rip your head off." And you hear all of that, and you've just moved behind these bugbears.
Can I get my delayed attack now? Or
You may. Your brother has moved.
Okay. All right, so first I'll start with a bite.
You're going after the guy who's on fire? That's going to hit.
Yeah, so I should hit him that time.
You have advantage. He's flanked.
Yeah, I thought I rolled it a second time.
You hit him anyway.
I did roll it twice. I got a 23 and a 15. It looks like.
You hit him anyway. Hit him all the time.
So I'm going to do the damage, which will be 1d8 plus 4. So that's 8 damage.
He's still up, but barely. He's not.
And then I'm going to swing my claws with advantage.
First, those might.
Those are going to miss, though, sadly.
Yeah, he deflects, and he's on fire, and he's deflecting. He's deflecting your attack. His warning star's on fire. He's on fire.
I have to leave something for Ulrich to flank. So.
Yes.
We have a situation here. I don't know if you.
Adjusting my helmet for battle.
Right. Who are you attacking, Joe?
Yeah.
Which one are you attacking, Joe?
The one I attacked.
The one between the bear and
The
myself.
fiery one? Okay, fair enough. The 19 is going to hit all day.
All right. So that's going to do this plus 5. So that's going to be 12 points of damage.
Your hammer, hits him on the head, and it pushes his skull in between his shoulders, and he just ceases to exist and falls to the ground. On fire, still burning, and quite frankly, starting to really smell. Because burnt bugbear, not really, unlike dying and bleeding out minotaur, which sometimes some say is a tasty treat, the bugbear seems to be not so much. Pyric, here's what you see. So there's a bear. Beyond the bear, there's a flaming barrel. There's also a flaming, smoldering remnants of a bugbear beyond the bear. Your relatively new friend, the Minotaur, appears to be down and unconscious, potentially dead. It's unclear at this time. There's also another bugbear next to the dwarf in the doorway, who is also looking pretty bloodied, but still looks like he's pretty upset. And it's your turn, Pyric.
I'm just going to say one thing. There's a goblin down here, and I think that crystal shaft is back here, too.
Yes. Also, the bear and the halfling are both looking like they've seen better days.
I'm worried that this bugbear might get away. So, for all your terrible rancor, feel the power of the Nord. And I'm going to let him have my most serious spell.
Uh-oh.
So that's a natural 1. Did you have, that's what you call a critical fail. Going to the critical fail deck. We've got cards for this.
Ulrich, you might be feeling the power of the Nord.
This is our handy-dandy Game Master's Tools 5e sort of fun things here. What's the wrong deck? Sorry, my bad. Here we go. And what's cool about these little cards is there's a critical fail for all kinds of situations. There's 4. If you had a sword, an arrow, and right here in the bottom, there's a spell. Okay, so it's quite the opposite, it says. The target of your attack is infused with the damage type of this spell for the next D4 rounds. Each time the target makes a melee attack, they add 1d4 of your damage type. So your Ray of Frost hits and charges his Morning Star, and it's now a glowing Morning Star of Frost for D4 rounds. Let's figure out how long that's going to be. For 3. For 3 rounds, his Morning Star is a frost weapon. That's going to do an extra D4 of damage, of frost damage whenever he strikes anyone. So that's exciting. Well played, sir. All right, we're going to give him a little frost icon there because that's just cool. You have a frost icon? I don't have a frost icon either. We've got to work on that.
The bear is going to do a face palm.
Okay, frost icon, check. All right, Pyric, Karluk, I need you to make a death save, Karluk. It's just a straight D20. Ooh, put a little check in the dead box. Okay, for those playing along at home, if you fail 3, you're dead. We're rolling up a new character. If you make 3, you've stabilized. Of course, someone can get to you, and either healing will automatically stabilize you and bring the hit points, bring you awake. If you don't heal them, they'll have to make a check. All right. But now it is the bugbear with the giant glowing mace of frost. And, at this point, he's just feeling really good. He's like, oh, and he swings at the dwarf who is right next to him with his glowing frost mace.
Grr.
That's going to go. He's a +4. It's a 16, Joe. What's your armor class?
That'd be 18, Captain.
Ooh, his glowing frost mace deflects off your shield, and a little frost on your shield, but it's none worse for the wear. And,
See, I slowed his strike down there, friend dwarf.
Is looking a little frustrated.
Up in the air.
Euphemia, you're up.
All right. Euphemia lies down on her right shoulder.
There's little snowflakes sparking off of Joe's shield as they collide.
Yes.
All right.
And I shoot underneath his legs into the bugbear.
Karlik's rhyming even in death. I love it. All right.
Oh. Nope.
Oh,
that's an 8.
That's a miss.
My arrow goes wide.
Yeah, it does. Thrall, what are you going to do? You've got a bear with a mace of frost, a flail, a morning star. Sorry, morning star of frost right in front of you.
I will attack.
All right.
I lost my bear.
Who are you standing on? You can't do that.
I can't stand over. Isn't he unconscious?
So you don't know this, Karlik, but you're literally under a bear belly.
And other bears, and other bear parts.
Have these
probably.
dreams of smelling wet, slightly burnt bear fur.
What's that?
Right.
Legs.
All right, so I'll take a bite at him.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's a miss.
We'll take a claw. That should hit. 19?
19 does hit.
All right, so then I'll do claw damage. It's just 2d6. So 10 damage.
All right. He is still up, but he is woozy, but he's still in it. Ulrich.
I'm going to reach down.
Ulrich.
I'm going to reach down and do a lay on hands on Cowlick, and I'm going to give you 1 hit point.
All right, Carl.
Sure you want to wake him up now? You sure you want to wake him up now while I'm standing over him?
You're about to have some cow horns in the gullet.
I know.
Right in.
He's gonna be like,
Right in.
oh. Nails the bear.
I wake up with a jump.
Stand up.
All right. So, Karlik, you're starting to get this really bad smell situation going on, along with, just really bad matted fur situation
So,
going on.
Cowlick, you're at 1 hit point, but you're awake and stable.
All right. Anything else, Ulrich, or are you good? Nice.
That's all I can do.
All right.
Right now. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move here just so Cowlick can stand up and be able to attack if he chooses.
All right. We'll roll. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. So, Joe, your attention was diverted a minute ago.
Yeah.
And as you look back, as you step back through, you kind of peer down the corridor, and you see that there is a goblin like 5.5 feet behind you, and he's like trying to block line of sight, like he's trying to screen so you can't see this giant bugbear who is tiptoeing. He's tiptoeing past the goblin and starting to head up some stairs to the right. So this door behind them is open, and the goblin's there trying to screen the bugbear like, oh no, I'm a goblin. And the bugbear is sort of sneaking out with his morning star kind of crouching away.
All right, I'm going to say, stop now and you will not be killed.
Yeah, the bugbear bolts.
Not for you, Harry.
But he starts to bolt. I'm going to put a little bolt symbol on him. Actually, I'm going to make a note because we have to pause here in a minute. But we'll see if you guys can finish off the bugbear before we pause for the time. All right. So Ulrich, you see all that happening, and Pyric, you're up. What are you going to do?
Well, I just helped that that dwarf dodged that terrible mace blow by adding that extra weight. So I think I've done enough sort of combat shenanigans. I'm going to try to pull the cowlick out from underneath the bear.
Okay. Which direction? Towards the table?
So he's in between me and the bear now.
He's going to rearrange some things here. There we go. So the bear's still there.
Yeah.
So Karlik is there. Is that right?
Yeah, that's where I want to drag him.
So Karlik is regaining consciousness just in time, Pyric, because Karlik now is, I'm going to remove his little dead symbol there. Karlik is starting to come around, and Karlik, it's your turn. So as you regain consciousness with 1 hit point, so go ahead and give yourself 1 hit point.
I've woken up underneath the bear before, and if you're not prepared.
I thought I was in hell. I just couldn't stand that smell.
All right, we'll finish out this round. So, Karlik, are you going to do anything? You have a round now. You got 1 hit point. What would you like to do?
I'll do a goring rush into the bloody bugbear.
Oh, nice. You're just going all at it. Okay. Yep. I love it. I'm giving you a hit point. All right. So you're going to move yourself to where you're going to go. You're going to stand between the 2 dwarves, basically, right just south of the big bear?
Yeah, I'll go to...
So Goring Rush, for those who don't know, it's a special move of the Minotaur race. And we're now about to see Dan pull it off here.
16.
16 is a hit, Dan. Roll damage.
Horn damage is D6.
Per horn?
That does 8.
No.
He has 4 horns too.
So, so Dan, do you have any kind of like battle cry one-liners you're using as you charge in, as you bull rush, literally the bugbear?
No.
All right. So the Minotaur charge
was all I got right now.
He's still bloodied. You can tell he's barely holding himself together, but he's just pissed.
That's right.
Just mad. It just gores. Right. The bugbear's like, "Whoa, you're back!" And as he can't even finish his words, as both horns impale him in the chest, out the back of the bugbear come the horns are so long. The bugbear's heart is hanging on one of the horns, barely pumping, as the bugbear slumps and slides off the end of the horns, dead.
Yeah.
And that is where we will pause today. As meanwhile, just to the south, a bugbear and a goblin are trying to unsuccessfully, or are they, sneak away. More about that next time. Achievement unlocked. You've made it to the end of another D6 Generation episode, the podcast whose humor has universally been acclaimed as not too horrible. Please let us know what you thought of the show by emailing us at info@thed6generation.com. If for some inexplicable reason you actually enjoyed this show, you can help others find out about it by leaving positive reviews on iTunes. Thanks for listening and happy gaming.